I love the structure. Ah, I love the structure of their technique so much. Thank you. Ryoga. Oh my God! Wow! Fullcast won! Everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield, and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're here with D.League Round 1 Block Vibe. I'm here for this. We've already had the privilege of looking at the hype block this time yesterday, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to seeing this entire bracket of groups. Of course, we have a better understanding of how the criteria works out and also getting to see the lineup, things along those lines, so I'm here for a good time. Let's go ahead and get started.
Coming up on stage, on the blue corner,
DYM versus KADOKAWA. Cool. So we had some hiccups in the production of it yesterday, so I wonder if they fixed some of it. Hey. Later. Which I never really... Is he a new leader for DYM? He doesn't look familiar to me, but it could just be... I'm not used to associating. I thought Full was the leader last year, but it could just... I just don't remember. Cool. Is Jasmine coming in? I like the velvet. It's a good look. Here we go. They have the same song, but it's slightly remixed. Wow, their photos also were fun. All right, I'm curious who the new leader of Change Raptors is as well, because Miyu's not with the team anymore. Nice.
On the red corner, KADOKAWA.
And I do like that they're coming from the opposite sides as well. Hinata
今シーズンからディレクターの就任、王座奪還に向けてディレクターとして圧倒的な作品をお届けします。そしてプロダンスリーグという枠を持って世界最高峰の賞を届けます。
Satsuki. So they still got their KADOKAWA puffer, long puffers. That's fun. TSY.
シーズン絶対にチャンピオンを狩り、皆さんに恩返しできるように頑張ります。
Gosh, that's gotta be a requirement for auditions. Can you make the logo with your hands? If not, sorry, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Flame. Rinta. Oh, it's this. Got it. I'm there. I can join the team now, guys. I figured it out. 1, 2, 3, KADOKAWA Dreams. Anju. And Kello as well is there. Such a vibe. Such a vibe. Hey, they're giving the floor seats some really nice, some good, cool vibes, right? We got the remix. Though that black is so nice. Oh, and they did a costume reveal there. Now the question is, what happened to the jackets? That's cool. That's dope. Cool. Oh, they got a Reebok sponsor. That's cool. Honestly, their outfits for their shots, it's not a mug shot, but the equivalence of that, the lineup shot. Oh my gosh, it looks similar to like if you're a race car driver, it's kind of like that. It's a vibe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, KADOKAWA Dreams.
いいですね。彼はすごいいいクランプするんで楽しみですね。
さあどのような作品になるか。
Nice. Here we go.
First match, DYM Messenger versus KADOKAWA Dreams.
さあ会場のみんな上がる準備はできているようだ。
Woo!
バックアップから一発目、最高なチームが登場。その実力を提示するストリートのビッグたちが口火を切る。始まりの景色を華々しく表現するニューメッセンジャーズ。今シーズンも最高の音楽と踊りでてっぺんを目指す彼らが会場をクイズにします。まばたき厳禁でお楽しみください。一発目いきましょう。DYM
Messengers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
DYM
Got my
Messenger.
eyes, both my eyeballs on this. Let's go. Let's watch. I really appreciate the camera shots are so much more clear and readable for the actual stage. Goodness, I love it. Yes. Low-key sounds like a ringtone, but I'm here for it. Mixed with an elevator music. Cool. So a lot of unison here, which is fine. Hey. Ah, we're here for it. The velvet is gorgeous though, for real. That blue is really nice. Nice add-on. Ooh! So they had two people assist in the back to help with the holding of it. So they could do what they need to do. Part the seas, fun gimmick. Oh, they have to hold it too on their legs. Come on, Miss Whacker. Yes! Ooh, cool. Nice. Come on. Nice. That was sick. That was cool. They elevated it in quantity. Nice. They got their individuality out the wazoo for that too. So they're fighting for that technique percentage, aren't they? That's so nice. Oh. That was probably the least synced up that we've seen so far. Which, DYM really cleaned up last season for that. With fun little pause. And thank you! I need to meet this announcer man in the flesh. We need a photo together. We need to say thank you together. My dreams would come true. My KADOKAWA dreams would come true.
いやしっかりビバップレペゼンしてましたね。でその中にリタちゃんのワックとか、花ちゃんのルーティンとかあったりとか、まあフールさんのソロがすごい良かったですよね。
The solo was really enjoyable. It was so strong. I love the freeze into it. Also, their synchro left so much room for KADOKAWA to come in and just nook and cranny that, right? Because they're really good at risk taking. What an interesting braid choice. I don't know how those are staying because Kylo's hair is so short. Performance! Ba 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 ba! Gosh, she's also like dressed to the nines too.
新体制で王者奪還を目指すこのチームの登場時代の波を捉え独創性を持ち最後まで練り込まれた作品で世界に向けたダンスまさに This is KADOKAWA Dreams
Yes. Did he just do this? Like that. Also, side note, all the special shout out to Satsuki always, because the reason why we even encountered D.League was because of him. So Satsuki has a special place in my heart, just as a person who was always an advocate for the league, and now it made its way to my life and of so many other people's by us watching it together. It's really nice. All right, here we go. We're continuing our tour company advertisement. Come on. Is that okay? Of course. Yeah. They're coming out. They're like, hey. That drone, though. Yeah. Wow. Guys, do you see we have a wide shot that's lasting longer than an 8 count? I've never seen a KADOKAWA Dreams routine have this good of a cam. Wow! Oh, with the rotating. Ooh, fun! So we're entertaining a lot of similar structures in our formations. This reminds me so much of the red dance, right? Oh my god. Ah, that was interesting. Oh, there's more. Where's my synchro? so freaking risky, and I'm wondering if they chose to do that because they were against DYM. Oh my god. Wow. Very entertaining. The artistic judges, those who that's their preference, are going to really like that. My preference is leaning to DYM's ace for the technique, the syncopation, the musicality. That's cool. So from concept, from choreography, I really like the structure of it. The pacing was really good. It just makes me so curious about the creativity side. Thank you! Because this is I'm going to call this like a third rework of a concept that they've already done, where it started with the red outfits, right, with Satsuki and Kelo. Kelo was it was probably still one of my favorite Kadokawa Dreams routines that they've done. So competitive. It's interesting because the techniques are really well done. Syncopated, it's complex, it's really captivating, it's entertaining. Choreography has a lot of depth to it. They did a good job on the panels. I'm just so curious about where does creativity fall into all of this, because that would be a note that I would give. So Satsuki knows he watches this, so if that's something just to be very mindful of the continuation of using the concept, but I also know there's a reason why you keep using it. It's because you keep winning with it. So don't fix what ain't broke. So that I understand. It's a really great way of being efficient. That's exactly how Cyber legit functions as well, with their structure of using the popping and the locking with the types of timbres and tonal colors of their music. So I can see Kadokawa win this. I don't know who has a bigger fan base. I've heard DYM has a ton of sponsors, like over 100, which is incredible, right? I don't know if that's still the case, but I can see from the audience side, lean to Kadokawa is very entertaining. If I was there, if I was streaming right live, I would vote for Kadokawa personally because of a lot of the categories. Technique, I am leaning to DYM Messengers. Choreography, as much as I, would give them the note of being conscious of creativity of concepts specifically, I would still lean Kadokawa for it. All categories, Ace, I would give to DYM. There was a lot, they gave so much room to Kadokawa. The fact that they had props and it wasn't like 100% the cleanest, but it was still very clean, very risky. Kadokawa may take synchro. So I expect DYM to take a higher percentage of technique and ace, and then Kadokawa to take everything else. So let's go find out.
それではジャッジの結果を見ていきましょう。
Is that the sneeze? Okay. Wow, okay. Technique, choreography. Woo! So Kadokawa wins. And it makes sense why you can't. It's pretty much impossible to get a shutout if you win all the categories. Let's look at this. Technique was DYM. Choreography, not a single judge voted for DYM on choreo. Synchro, yep, they got it. Ace performance, blue got. So, okay. I'm feeling pretty good today, guys. I got my coffee. It's nice that we get to take a look at this. I like the 2 rounds because I think we're able to appreciate the matches better, and I'm able to share my thoughts a little bit more fully because we're not having to get through 7 matches in an X amount of time. It's nice that we get to look at 4, really get to settle with the groups, play our Fullcast bingo, which is coming up here soon. I'm so excited for. It's nice. I don't mind this. I was hesitant. Because some people, in the comments, whenever we were going through the promos, you were talking about how there's a bigger influence on score happening here. But honestly, the streaming compared to the on-site, that's a really interesting thing that does give it more of a, I feel like I can have some skin in the game here a little bit. And it's cool. And now the question would be, and I would love to hear from somebody who is affiliated with D.League or somebody who is really affluent to the ways of D.League. Are they wanting to go global? Not global in the teams represented, but global in the having, an English representation in expression, so there's more global involvement or global eyes, I guess is my question, because it's all in Japanese. I'm fine with it. I have zero issues with it, actually, but it just makes me curious, though, because this is a fantastic league that I would love to see so many more people get involved with, and if that means that I continue to do this, I'll continue to do it. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, right? But I like that I'm able to help in the way that I can, because I will say I've noticed that not many people outside of Japan cover D.League the way that we do together. So that was kind of my little shower thought. But yeah, well done to KADOKAWA for the win for that. I'm not surprised by it. The categories that were taken make sense. I was surprised by this full 0 to 12.5 on that. Ooh, boy howdy. Who's my next matchup?
Coming up on stage. On the blue corner, Change Raptor.
Are we going to see who our leader is? I know you guys may be like, yes, we already know. I don't follow their Instagrams. I feel like I should, so I can stay up to date, but... Tanuki!
3年目開幕戦カボダンサーを務めます。自身のダンスの強みであるエンターテインメント性の高い表現力でたぬき流エンタメ全力投球していきます。
エイト
昨シーズンはチャンピオンシップ3位という悔いの残る結果となってしまいましたが、そこで得たたくさんの経験と知識を糧に今シーズンこそ優勝できるように頑張ります。
リョー
今
タ
シーズンより新たに新加入したリョータ、自身のダンスの強みはグルーヴ、フロー、足裏とのこと、しっかり自分の踊りもしつつチームの優勝に貢献できるよう頑張ります。
トラ
自身のダンスの強みはパワー、ロックンロール。今シーズンからチェンジラッチャーズとなり、僕たちもさらに上位の結果を狙えるように頑張ります。自身のダンスの強みはキレ、止め、
ハ
払い。
ルト
D.League 4年目となる今シーズン、皆さんにワクワクしてもらえるようなシーズンにしたいです。
ユヤ
昨シーズンのラウンド11で MVP を獲得したユーヤ、 D リーグ初年度からラプチャーズを支えてきたユーヤが今シーズンも躍動します。新しい名前となる1年目からスタートダッシュに貢献できるように勝利します。
アユミ
チェンジラプチャーズとしてニューシーズンのスタートです。ぜひ期待してください。新しく進化するラプチャーズを皆様にお届けできるよう勝利します。
シゲトラ
D リーグ3年目となる今シーズンはさらに成長していけるシーズンにしていきたいと思っているので、ぜひ一緒に上に上がっていきましょう。
We're like on the ground. I'm ready. That's so fun.
ハチをチームスローガンに掲げ挑む今シーズンの初戦を飾るのはこのメンバー。その初戦のエースには解析不可能なボディーコントロールを駆使したディフェンスを見せる歩みを起用。青き新入者たちのダークエンターテインメントをお楽しみくださいとのことです。
チェンジラプチャーズ、新たに名前がニューですね、はい、そして昨シーズンではコンセプトの強い作品を打ち出していってレギュラーシーズン3位まで上り上げました、はい、今回のテーマも作品新入社ということでどのような作品を見せてくるか。確かに。そしてライフルアルトリズム3回戦っています最近では。そこで2回勝って
Their dances
なので
low key
乗りたいところ。
way more dense than the last one they did.
はい。
突出したメンバーをうまく使っているイメージがあるので、そこはすごく楽しみですね、今シーズン。
はい。今回は亮太さんが新たなメンバーとして加入しております。さあ、どのような作品新入社、新入成功するか。
With the fun gong at the end. I love that they kept that.
On the red corner,
Lifeful alt rhythm. I love how like upbeat the song is for how dainty the florals are that they're using. Oh my god! It's giving Mortal Kombat with a little bit of a Power Rangers villain energy. Oh my god, I'm so excited for whatever they are going to be doing. I think so many people would think this. I could absolutely see XG wear the mess out of this outfit. Goodness gracious. Wow. Go! And he's the first person to do that. I love that so much. That was everything. I hope that guy got a good photo of that. That was incredible. Wow. Guys, I'm living for Lightfall. They're so far winning costume of the round. Hidoko! Girl, what is this fit? I am living. Guys, I love it. I love this so much. Is he like a comic book writer? It's kind of what it's looking like, which is interesting because he's not the ace. Callan. So I heard this may be her final season. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Look at this. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. In character the whole time. She's like, what are you doing? Goodness. I started an argument in the hallway. That is so fun. They're taking their time. I love it. And they're just... Oh, her outfit's really cute. Wow. I'm already looking forward to that. Oh. Second match. Change Raptors. They're gonna be so different.
新しく生まれ変わってこのシステム解析不能なボディコントロールで侵入者たちが包囲網をくぐり抜ける青き炎をまといし者たちが奪い取るチャンピオンシップ今夜も常識を超え自らの視点を変化させハックするアップデートした彼のダークエンターテインメントお楽しみくださいそれでは紹介しましょうチェンジラプチャーズ 10 9 8 7 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change Raptures.
We're continuing. It looks like what? Yeah, continuing on from their concept video, right? Fun ISOs with the chest on that. Wow. I like the different colors in play for that. The screens and the sheets for the coding was really cool. The opposition's really nice. Nice. That's sick. Ew, ew. That's really fun. That was cool. I like how we got into ace out of that. They said bye-bye. Cool. Only thing left, synchro. Here we go. We're gonna do it? No, not yet. Woo, cool. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Or did it already happen? It already happened. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did I just completely miss it? I guess I did. I guess I was just so caught off guard off of the codes.
チェンジラプチャーズワイルドに侵入してハッキングは大成功なのか。
そうですね。これもまた
I think this is the first time ever that I've ever
めちゃくちゃ大変
blatantly missed the synchro section.
データの世界から降臨してましたよ。
ちょっと
Which, if we want to talk about composition cohesion, they get an A+ for that. The fact that I couldn't tell you what section was that synchro section.
これがどうコレオグラフィーなのかステージングなのか、どこに入るのかっていうのはね面白そうですね。
さあメッセージ性が強い。さあどうなるか。ライフルアルトリズム。ヒーローはこれをどうやって迎え撃つ。ハッキングを起こしてきた。
Our announcers sound more lively this time. I wonder if it's because we got the first day in a new venue, new format, jitters out, and we're like ready to party, you know? Oh, those lasers are cool.
誰かを守り世界を変えていく。世界は今日もヒーローを待っている。さあ間近ねアルトリ劇場間もなく開演です。皆さん楽しむ準備はできてますか。お楽しみください。Rifle of Rhythm.
Rifle alt rhythm.
8, 7, 6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Rifle alt rhythm.
昨日も何回も名前を逃げるな。ごめんって綺麗になるからもういい加減に。大丈夫？誰が
Oh my god, are they gonna save her life? Oh my god, this is so fun! Oh, this choreography is incredibly fun. One synchro. So my synchro, I can't vote because I done forgot. I didn't even realize change raptures, so I'm not comfortable voting. Wow. Is he about to turn into a... This is so entertaining. It's a baby! They did it! Love. That was so... Thank you!
Thank you!
Wow!
All present!
Oh my god, I loved both for different reasons.
ありがとうございました。
Wow.
さあ彼らが伝えたかったことはラブでした。
はい、そうですね。
Now,
食べ
choreography
に来てたんですね。
is interesting. Technique.
作品性をしっかり
Ooh.
込めましたね。
Density, change raptures had that. If costume was a category, no one would be beating Lifeful alt rhythm at all. That is incredible.
でもこれを見るジャッジもありますし、ステージングを見るジャッジもある。
Staging, you notice they're talking about staging. Staging is not a category anymore, right? It's technique, choreography, ace, synchro, and then your two audiences.
伝えたい。そこを感じてくれる。はい。
It's a facet. I don't know.
ライフがあるとリソはメッセージを感じてくれと見てみましょう。チェンジラプチャー。
Are they going to show my synchro section here? Okay, let me watch it, and then I'll be able to tell you.
この衣装で
When it comes to intensity, goodness gracious, they did a lot. Right? There it is.
しっかりこういうところで決めていく。ところどころこのコンピューターを思わせ
Oh, cool, 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 cool. Okay, based on what I saw, if they kept it clean all the way through, not like inappropriate or anything, but
そして何かが降臨
when it comes to, I mean, let me see.
アリちゃんのソロもね、大きくてよかったですね。
I like that they're watching.
ところどころでこの世界に隠れたり
Like,
出たりっていう侵入
watching them watch these really makes me experience major FOMO because I want to be watching it with them too.
どうした助けてあげてとはじめ
高弘さん好きそうですね。
ですよ
There was a disconnect between our superheroes into the storyline. Personally, for me, I loved this though so much. That quick change was incredible. I knew a quick change was happening, but I wasn't expecting that aggressive of a quick change.
変身のために2秒ぐらいで間を取りましたね
I could see choreography be the most competitive category. I see. Oh my God, Ace. Oh my God, I don't know. This one's really hard, guys, for completely different reasons. I don't know what their concepts are originally, so I wouldn't be able to say who justified it better. That would be honestly the determining factor. So let's actually see who takes it.
アルトリズムか。それではジャッジの結果を見ていきましょう。配信ジャッジブルーがリード。会場ジャッジのブルーがリードしている。テクニック大幅ブルーがリード。コレオグラフィーも少し
See, that one was
ブルーがリー
competitive.
ド。シンクロ大幅ブルーがリード。エースはレッドが巻き返したが64.1対60。失礼します。35.9。The winner is on the blue corner, Change Raptors.
Okay.
勝ったのはチェンジラプチャー
Their win, that's fine. Like, I mean, their synchro from what I saw was very dense, which was nice. Technique, Septini taking it. Nope. Oh my God, so sorry. So sorry. Change Raptures taking that was also fine. Choreography, you notice that one was the most competitive one. That one and Ace. And those were the two I was like, it's Lifeful, get it. Costume of the round will go to Lifeful as my subjective made-up category I'm creating right now. That one was incredible. I loved that so much.
Coming up on stage. On the blue corner.
Fullcast. It's
Quants.
well, okay. It's Quants versus Fullcast. Okay, we have to do Twigs Bingo. Best part of the day. Okay, how many Twigs are in our top 8? I'm going to go with a conservative 3. I'm going to say 3 Twigs in our Fullcast Razor lineup. Because I don't know how many. I mean, somebody had listed who joined and who didn't. But, okay, I'm going to say 3 Fullcasts out of the 8 are going to be Twigs. If there's more, cool. If there's less, cool. But I want to be right. Here we go. Shout out to Quants. They left a message on the promo video. So I'm looking forward to seeing them here. They're going to be the cyber agent of Block 5 right here.
The ace performer, Naoto.
Naoto,
それ
welcome!
のサイバーラウンドにてレ
M and A Soken
初
Quants.
出場。まずはチームとしての色を強く押し出してリーグ内での存在感を出します。
Jinzo.
東京大学文学部の出身で現在は一橋大学に通う腎臓。芸術とストリートダンスの交差点を追求しながらアンダーグラウンドを体現。
Hello, hello. Ooh. Outfit is nice and dapper. I like it. 幼少期より大人に混じってさまざまなダンスを吸収し、ハイクオリティなアニメーションを得意としつつも、ハウス、ヒップホップなどのリズムダンスも I like seeing a fresh team. Just like with Scream, it was really fun to see their take, their perspective. Lilia.
国内外さまざまなイベントへの招聘、ゲストバトラーでデの参加など若手注目株との呼び声も高い。自身の活動の幅を広げるマーボーをして D リーグに参戦。アニメーションを軸とした力強さと女性らしい繊細さを武器に音楽を表現。自分の踊りや生き様を通して見てくれている方の心を動かしたいです。
Tamoya, not TMY, Tamoya.
振り付けも担当した作品が数々の大会で優勝するほか、ファッションブランドや企業とのタイアップ、モデルとしての起用などダンス以外にも幅広く活躍中。
Yusei Mizuniwa. Yusei Mizuniwa.
D リーグの歴史に衝撃を与えます。全身全霊で挑みますので応援よろしくお願いします。D リーグに新規参入した M&A 証券クォンツ。 D リーグ初戦はこのメンバーで臨みます。自分たちのようなスタイルのダンスがあるということを皆さんに知ってもらい、なおかつそれを見ている皆さんに届く形で作っていけることが目標とのこと。まず一発目のエースを任されたのは、例えるなら酸素を含んだ血液を全身に巡らせるクォンツの心臓というべき存在のナオト。そんなナオトさんからは、新規参入して一発目のエース、心に残るようなパフォーマンスをして知ってもらい、覚えて好きになってもらえるように頑張りますとお話しいただきました。クォンツの名刺代わりとなる賞をご堪能くださいとのことです。
うわー、新チームがやってきた M&A 証券クォンツ。クォンツとは金融業界において緻密で高度な分析運用を行うという意味なんですって。でこのチームを使うジャンルがアニメーション、空間を細かくコントロールしていくその作品性。
ナオトも昔から有名でしたから、すごい楽しみ。
Ew! Ew! Did you see their wave? It was like, God, I'm so excited to see their waving in this. I remember that from their promo. All right. We're looking for 3 twigs in our Fullcast Razors lineup. Maybe I was too conservative, but my gut said 3. We're going 3. Here we go. There's our first twig.
オレオダンスの世界にのめり込ませたのはクランプ。オレオダンサーにしてくれたのは D リーグ。クランプで D リーグを制覇したい。これが俺が勝ちたいと思う理由。頑張るしかないという
I think I was too conservative. I feel it. Uh-oh. Tiny twigs! There's nothing tiny about this boy. Oh my God, he's probably taller than me. Tiny twigs. Oh my God. So that's 2. E-Flow, okay. Hello, E-Flow. You're watching me? I can't come to you. I'm in the other part of the world. So you're at 2. Whoa. Ill twigs. All right, no more twigs in our forest today. I'm already tapped out. Tiny twigs. Oh, I love that name. Ah, wild twigs. There's so many twigs today. Oh, they end up with 5? Like 5 or 6? Wow.
類いまれな身体能力と強靭な肉体を持ち、彼が放つ独特な空気感や雰囲気、誰にも真似できないようなひときわ目立つ圧巻の存在感は唯一無二の魅力。
Oh my God.
変幻自在で 3D に動き回り、爆
Yeah, I highly underestimated the amount of twigs we were going to have today. Here, GR. Okay, we have 6 twigs.
ディレクター兼選手の KPR 止めのなく繰り広げられる正確で丁寧なコンボやマテリアルに加え抜群なリズミカリティと無駄のない動きは圧巻で見る者を釘付けにする世界レベルのパフォーマンスに注目
Kind of like they're about to do a ritual. Tiny twigs. Is he short? Because I don't... Why is he called Tiny Twigs? I love it. I love it so much. Part of me wants to be a Twigs. What would my name be? Because you can't be... Twigs is second. Kind of twig. Bingo Twigs! Because I always make their line up about bingo.
同じヒットの使い方とか結構違うチームなので、そういうところも面白いなと思います。
このヒットが勝利の鐘を鳴らすことができるのか。
Yeah. All right. I'm hoping Fullcast has a competitive set. Goodness, I'm pulling for him. But I'm excited for the M&A Silken Quants.
Versus Fullcast Racers.
Make sure my volume's up. It's up.
さあ、今シーズンこのチームが参加しました。はじめまして D.League。さあ皆さん、このチームを
Did you just say it's welcome to D.League?
羽はなくてもチームダンスと音楽の力、ぜひ感じてください。さあ、このチームが登場です。早速チェックしてみましょうか。M&A Silken Quants。
Quants.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. M&A Silken Quants.
Oh, they're gonna be waving. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you! Yep. Oh god, yeah. So far, oh, the speed changes are gorgeous. I love the structure. I love the structure of their technique so much. Thank you. Ooh, I was wondering when they were gonna switch out their staging. Nice. It's been a minute since we've done a dance like with this type of simple structure, right? Wow. Technique is not simple, but their format and formation is. That's gonna be that's the only note I'm gonna give it. Whoa. Ah! Cool. They're trying to go for technique on that percentage. I see. Ah, risky to do a transition with a drop level like that. Okay. Technique was phenomenal, but they did leave a lot of room for Fullcast on choreography. That was really nice. I enjoyed that. Formations. Yeah, the formations. Levels and dynamics. It was very basic in how they chose to structure it. Not a ton of lifts or levels like that. We had some leans, which were really nice. I enjoyed it. There was a really big priority on technical execution that I saw there.
Second performance.
So I'm curious about Fullcast set. I need to write down.
D.League の荒波をクランプ魂で血貫くこのチームの登場。類まれなるセンスとパワー、意志見られる統制力、烈火のごとく燃やす闘志、変わることない信念、己を貫き、今宵も見せるクランプの可能性。今夜のテーマはゴンク、チャンピオンロードへの道は開けた。一歩ずつ歩みを進めるこのチーム、紹介しましょう。肉体派武道集団、フルキャスレイザーズ。10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I am curious, are judges lumping staging and technique sequencing into choreography? The staging is on its own category. Yeah, great cannon. So you see the amount of traveling across, like the staging. Already Fullcast has done more on that than Quants' entire round. That was sick. So I'm so curious about the choreography score for that reason. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that was cool! All right, we got hat trucks coming in here. My guy in front was off. That's gonna go to Quants. My guy did the wrong arm. I can see audience on site and audience online vote for Fullcast because of the entertainment of how it's phrased. Oh, are we all gonna do it? Who needs clothes, right? Woo! That's so fun. They literally had 2 costume changes on stage. Yeah. Woo! Thank you! I guess, thank you, Fullcast Eraser. Fullcast has a genuine shot of winning this match. The only thing, I mean, I can see. Well, they utilize their strength of their looks very well there. Time to judge. Whoa, okay, I can see Quants take technique and synchro. I see choreography go to Fullcast. And if Fullcast doesn't get it, then I'm curious about where in the world our staging's going in category justification. Because that was something I appreciated staging as a separate thing because it is separate if you think about it, right? Technique was gorgeous here, but notice they really kept to center and they never traveled it. They showcased primarily to the front. Like, that's disgusting. I loved all of this mess right here. Thank you guys for bringing this. Because a lot of people would be like, oh, Cyber Agent, like myself, but the difference is they use way more waving and animation techniques. Cyber Agent uses popping, like teetering closer to boogalooing. Like, look, that is waving and animation. Oh, God. It's a risk on the synchro. Ace is, it can swing either, in my personal opinion. But look at that. Usage, I know some people are like, oh, you're just doing tricks and lifts. That's part of the entertainment value of the routine. It's part of the staging that we were using conditioned to seeing. You're competing the lighting cues that you use too. So, okay. Audience, I can see on site lean to Fullcast. So the only ones I have a confidence in that I know Fullcast will get, I think they're going to get choreo. Technique is going to go to Quants. Synchro's going to go to Quants. God, that's so fun. Ace will swing either, but I can see it. They prefer the technical side, which Crump, he had a really nice syncopated moment. I think they're going to lean to Quants for Ace, but there's a chance the audience side may go Fullcast here. Let's find out. Are they going to get a win? Yep. Yep. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! Wow! Fullcast won!
フルキャストレーザーズが圧倒。
強かったですね、これは。
31対68。
これ嬉しいね。
チームの叫び。昨シーズン14位という。
Are they crying?
大きな勝利です。
まあここからがスタートだからね。はい。これをね、糧に。
そして。
Wow! It took a whole freaking season for them to get a freaking win. Wow! I am surprised, Fullcast. That is, they heavy. They sweep that. Borderline. That was the most aggressive one out of them all. Wow. I'm really, 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 really wanting to see a judge feedback on this. Because Fullcast technique, just like Benefit One's Vogue and whacking, well, more so on the Vogue side, I think Benefit One is leaning a lot in supplementing and hybriding. Fullcast, they just went straight crump, and they phrased it and they provided difficulty through the levels and the lifts and the tricks and the holds. Man, Quants, they, if you guys watch this, because I know Quants has seen this, my stuff before, my recommendation would be you will need to really look at how you're presenting your technique, not just doing it in a basic format of formation, which is what we ended up seeing. The technique is really, really difficult to do. Just like Fullcast is doing some difficult stuff as well within their respective style of Crump. I feel, though, that with a lot of us in D.League, we were so conditioned last season to not see Crump get, a lot of technical competitive love to it. Nearly as much as I feel like it should have. It really caught me off guard, so it kind of feels like we're rectifying some of that. So I'm really happy. I'm so happy they won. Wow. And I know I never stood up for nobody on my excitement on them winning. Wow, Fullcast won. Wow. Wow. Quants, you guys did very, very well. I think it's a staging thing. Absolutely. If you guys get the staging up to par with your technique, you're gonna be so freaking competitive. Wow. God, congratulations, Fullcast. Well done.
Coming up on stage. On the blue corner, Sega
Sammy versus our unicorns, Valuence Infinities.
のリーダー滝、新メンバーも加入しチームとしてかなり強くなりました。目指すはもちろん優勝、進化したルックスをお楽しみに。
Hinata was. I didn't think Taki was the leader. I think he's a newly appointed leader of Sega Sammy. Maybe? Cody. I always want to say Cootie. Like Cooties?
今やチームの心臓といっても過言ではない存在。
And around.
英語教諭になるためカナダへ語学留学もした特殊なキャリアを持つ健太郎。近年では男性限定番組の MC、特撮ドラマに出演するなどマルチに活動の幅を広げています。
Joe!
高校3年生の時にセガサミールクス候補生としてメンバーのサポートを通し2年間でさらなる実力をつけ昨シーズンレギュラーメンバーとして契約を果たした努力家のジョー。勝っても負けても後悔しないパフォーマンスをします。
With the AAA. I would call it my AAA battery. Fun. Taz.
ニューヨークへの留学後に出場した全国高校生ダンスバトル選手権では全国制覇をするなど豊富な実績を引っ提げ、昨シーズンよりセガサミールクスに加入。2年目となる今シーズンの目標は勝つ。
Dude, no.
イレンジダンスをベースに自分らしい競技でセガサミールクスに貢献できるよう全力を尽くします。新しい挑戦を楽しみながら一瞬一瞬を大切にし、チームの勝利につながるパフォーマンスをお届けできるよう頑張ります。
Mess with the squad and get closer to God, closer to God. Hey, yo, y'all still think we playing? Y'all still think we playing? There's a difference between acting hard and knowing that you are, and knowing that you are.
Sega Sammy, look.
チャンピオンシップに返り咲くことを目標に、
These
今シーズンの初戦を飾るのは
hats that some of them are wearing are interesting, right?
出場予定だった高野が怪我のためステージに立つことができなくなり、一人も再調整。スタディがチームワークで乗り越えたこの一戦、白星をつかみ取りに行きます。とのことです。
本日ラストマッチ、セガサミールクスの登場だ。かつてのシーズンで輝きも悔しさも覚えてきたこのチーム。今回始まりはここから。新メンバーも登場。エースにシュートさんが登場です。
すごく楽しみな新しいセガサミーになりそうです。
はい、エンターテインメントも持っておりながらノリも持っている。今回はどのような見せ方をしていくのか。
On the red corner, Valuence Infinities.
Seiya! He's here! Hey! He's like, oh hey! He's such a 5.5. Oh, I love it. Naoki! I really like Seiya's. Ryoga. Oh my god! Oh, it's so good.
2223シーズンの D.League アワードはナイスキャラクター賞を受賞。そんなナイスキャラクターさが溢れる入場にも
He said, come here.
たくさん投げられたので、今シーズンは地に足をつけて頑張っていきます。
This is ridiculous. I thought Lifeful had really creative entrances, but Valuence is taking the freaking cake right now. Kane? Kane's is so anticlimactic to what we just watched. God, that was so good. Suki!
昨シーズンは3回のエースを担い、ラウンド6で MVP を獲得したツッキー。今シーズンインフィニティーズのメンバーもガラッと変わり、新しいインフィニティーズが見れると思うので、皆さん楽しみにしておいてください。チャンピオン 着優勝します。
Hero
昨年パリで開催された国際大会で大会優勝の3年ローテーションでの歓喜を巻き起こしたヒロテン、今シーズンは昨シーズンよりももっと
Oh
素敵
god.
なパワーとエナジー、みんなとのコンビネーションが見れると思う
Isn't
ので
that
楽しみ
fun?
にしていてください。
That was so good. Those were fantastic entrances. Hero 10, if he's our ace.
Going Beyond というスローガンを
Also,
掲げ
Suki got a haircut, didn't
今
he?
シーズンの初戦を飾るのはこのメンバー。開幕戦は大鳥で必勝。ここに乗りに乗ってるヒロテンを起用しないわけがないという理由から初戦のエースにはヒロテンを起用。2日目の大鳥という出番にふさわしいショーをお届けします。4シーズン目となる今シーズン。開幕戦を皮切りに3年間みんなが積み上げてきたシーズンのベストをさらに更新できるよう邁進していくので皆さん見ていてくださいとのことです。
Hey.
遊び心満載
Ooh.
の入場シーンです。
Ew, brother. That was so clean.
テクニック圧倒的なトップレベルに崩していました。
そうですね。
That was
今回ツッキーと
a
ヒロテンも
gorgeous
ですし
1990.
バリエンスの表面
It just kept going.
どの面
Wow.
強いんですけど初戦に持ってくるべくして不死な感じがするんで
Wow.
楽しみですね。
そうですね。対
I still can't get over their entrances.
大会2バトル連続で勝っています。このまま流れに乗っていきたい。
Woo.
Round 1, block by fourth match. Sega Sammy Luck versus Valuence Infinities.
枠を超え奇想天外な演技で見るもの全てを虜にするこのチーム銀河系スター集団の登場だ圧倒的存在感とカリスマ性を見せ挑戦と革新を続け今シーズンこそ大進撃を巻き起こすテーマはゼロ全ての始まり限界を超え未知の領域へ我ら歴史を刻むのろしを上げる行こうぜセガサミールックス
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sega Sammy Lux.
Looks like they taken some out of Benefit One's bag with the flags. Because we saw them do something similar. Not all this, but with the tricks. That's cool. 'Cause they did that yesterday. Ooh, okay. Shuto. Oh my god, it's Battle of the Breakers. I can't wait. That's cool levels. Wow. No. What? Wow. Is this really Sega? They've cleaned up. Well, the switch offs are really cool. Come on. Looks like we're introducing Capoeira. That synchro was the closest to what we saw last season's synchros look like. A lot of people are taking way more risk on their synchro sections this year. With level changes and really tricky textures to get right with 8 people. Ooh. That was competitive. Thank you!
Sega Sammy Luck. ありがとうございました。
That was cool.
さあ、
セガサミールクスはをテーマにさまざまな飛び道具仕掛けを入れていきました。
はい。
Guys, I'm still on like, I still feel so happy in my heart for Fullcast Racers for getting a win.
使うこの前中の動きを入れて歴史感も見せていきました。甲冑を思わせる衣装。
Sega Sammy brought a really good routine this time. That was good.
シュートが結構頑張って
Not really any hiccups that I saw
気合が
there.
伝わりましたね。
迎え撃つバリエンスインフィニティーズ。本日のラストマッチ見てまいりましょう。
今シーズンはどのような戦いを我々に見せてくれるのでしょうか。
There they are. Oh, they got to.
さ
They
あそれでは
watched.
参りましょう。Round 1 Block 5 4th マッチ。レッドコーナーのチームはこちら。
Let's see them.
ストリートで磨かれたスキルを武器に新時代を切り開くこのチームが登場。今シーズンは進化のその先へ Go Beyond あらゆる限界や
Go
壁を越え
beyond.
て
Come on
各
now.
ジャンルの精鋭を集め個々の卓越したスキルを武器に織りなすショーケース One Stop 王者に向けて歩みは止まらない。開幕戦ラストを飾るのはこのチーム。みんな準備はいいですか。覚醒を成し遂げたユニコーンバリエンスインフィニティーズ
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Valuence Infinities.
Cool. Doesn't look quite together. I mean, it does, but there's a lot of wiggle room for individuality, which is nice. We appreciate it, but it can potentially hinder clarity in the sequences, especially if you're mirroring like that. I'm so intrigued about our ace matchup, right? The add-on was cool. One of my guys got a little off on his spotlight, so it was hard to see the tail end of his. Nice. Gosh. He's setting a little turn. Ooh. That reversal was nice. Oh. Oh God. Wow. Oh, oh. That was cool. That's cool. And then you have the bass on in your music. That was sick. That was sick. Yeah! Then we got house. So I could see. Ooh! Ah, that's gonna be tricky. They had way more difficulty in their synchro section, but there was 2 instances that was fun. 2 instances of thank you, where their hand was off the hip. Golly, that was fun. That beginning, it took a second to get into in terms of cleanliness, though. It felt just a smidgen off, synergy-wise, and then by the time we got to that freeze with the assist, with the grab, and they dive rolled over, from there to the end was baller. Okay, audience, I can see audience lean. Oh, you have Taki on Sega Sammy. So I can see on-site lean Sega, online read Valuence. I don't know, though. I don't know the fan bases. Who would I vote for? I would vote for Valuence Infinities if I was there, or if I was, streaming to vote. Choreography. I like the choreography of Sega Sammy more. I like the technique of Valuence Infinities more. Synchro. Gosh, oh my god. The aces, right? He took the hand off. And then oh god. So variety of content Sega Sammy had. That was so cool. That right there was insane. But speed and music was really nice on Valuance too. Their synchro was fun. One of my guys, their torso in that back corner was a little off though. So I can see more people lean to Valuance and synchro over Sega Sammy's, but I think Sega will have choreography. Technique for sure, I would say for Valuance. The ace one is really tricky, honestly. I would say I appreciate musicality and difficulty, so I'm going to lean to Valuance for this, but I really appreciate the Sega Sammy ace. That was so fun. That was so fun. Their synchro was risky though. They normally do floor work. Not floor work. Like that. From there to the freaking end. Insane. Look at this. I mean, you guys already saw. Look at that. Look at that. Airflare. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, down. Yeah, they do. Right. That's what they do. And then they swiped it. One of the guys was just a smidgen off on the range in the back, but I don't think... Because you have to remember, I have a significantly better angle compared to those judges from looking at that. So that's a really big thing too, is how many judges got to see those little bits of things that I caught, right? So I'm going to lean Valuance on synchro. On ace, I'm going to go Valuance. Choreography is going to lean Sega. Techniques, Valuance. Audience is always up in the air. I would personally vote for Valuance though. Let's see who wins. Yeah. Not surprised by that. Yeah. Whoa! Hold. Okay, Valuance won, but the categories that they won I found interesting. Okay. It's interesting, too, how Sega Sammy didn't get a huge audience pool. It was a little bit, like, it wasn't a huge difference in points there. Oh my god, Valuance destroyed on choreography. I would say a lot of the assists and the lifts and all of that was good. I'm curious, too, and I want to hear from you guys. Are the assists, the lifts, the partner work, those things, they have... I'm wondering if our judges are wanting to tie it. It has to be tied to a street dance? Because technically no one's really ever said that D.League is a street dance professional competition, like professional league of street dancers, right? It's just a professional dance league. And so you could open up to so many different realms of movement. And so technically Sega Sammy did do a form of dance, but it wasn't affiliated to street dance as much as Valuance. Valuance's setups catered significantly more to their breaking than Sega Sammy's. There was a bit of a disconnect, now that I think about it, from the very beginning segments to what they ended up doing near the end. I get that. But Sega taking synchro, I was surprised by, right? Which is also, this what makes it really fun, is that even here, what's really fun about this, that I was kind of a little sad about last season that we didn't get, is that you only saw which team took what category. You didn't see how many judges voted for said categories. Even here, you still had one person who was living it up right here on the choreo. You still had a couple people. If that's 1.4, then what, 2.8 is for two people? No, it was 2.1. No, on the point system, right? It just depends on how many people are judges. There's 9 judges. 11, it's like 12. So the point system is like 1.4. That's only one person out of the 9 that voted for Sega Sammy. But one person still did, right? That's so cool. I really appreciate this so much more. Yes, the audience has a bigger pull. I think it's making it more of an invitation. And it's not really... like, it's not like somebody completely washed on audience and then they bombed everything else. Like, if they're winning with the audience side, they're winning other categories too. So that's why I don't see it as much of a concern right now. But as D.League gets bigger, I wonder if that's going to be a problem. But yeah, Valuance winning makes sense to me. I would have personally voted for them, even though I'd be in the minorities, but I know I wasn't the only one. That was really close. On site, that's freaking close. Online, it was more... Sega. Cool. And you know what? I didn't see who the most valuable dancer was from yesterday, and I know they do that. So I guess Who would I say is the most valuable dancer? I normally associate to who the ace was. Oh my god. I really liked Callan. I liked hers. Hers was really fun. I liked Hero 10. That was wild. That was a crazy town, right? Who else did we have? Fullcast. They had a really nice ace moment too. His was so clear. Great musicality. I'm going to go with Valuence Infinities. Is going to have most valuable dancer. Let's see who has it.
生命 D リーグ2526ラウンド1ブロック5 MVP に輝いたのはこの D リーガー From Fullcast Razors KTO
Fullcast is just getting...
MVP に輝いたのは
They're just getting
KTS
all of the love, aren't they? Wow! It was a really good ace. That was a good ace. Even though I voted for the other person in the moment, it was still a fantastic ace. Wow.
おめでとうのメールをいつ
聞いてみよう。
見てみましょう。
That's awesome. Okay, that's cool. Let's go back. Let's look at the lineup here. Okay, Vibe. Fullcast Razors they are currently number 1 on Block Vibe, followed by Change Raptures and KADOKAWA Dreams. The CSP points. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, there's 4 matches. What am I thinking, Jess? Okay, Valuence is 4th, KADOKAWA is 3rd, Change Raptures is 2nd, and Fullcast is 1st. So I think it's interesting. So far, they're holding on to points. Are they? Which we'll probably find out in round 2. Are they going to hold on to these points throughout the duration of the competition? Because I feel like if you're getting people, that's a really good tiebreaker scene of things, right? Like, who got the most collective points against their opponent? If you have the same CSP, that's your tiebreaker. So the fact Fullcast wiped, man, they brought it. brought it. Wow. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for them. That's awesome. Everybody did a really good job. Soak and Quants, of course, because Fullcast did very well. That means they took a lot of the points from their opponent. Soken, don't get discouraged. It's only the first round, and DYM Messengers grew so much in their first season that we saw with them. So I'm excited to see you guys grow. I think the only thing, the technique's fantastic. I love it. It's beautiful, and I know that Fullcast, they are diehard. They diehard crump, and they brought 6 out of the 8 people were twigs. They were crumping, right? So stick to your guns, reformat your formations, get them more competitive in the staging and usage of the lighting. It's incredible lighting opportunity, and that can really help make your routine more competitive. But I really admire the technique. Like, I love seeing waving. I love seeing animation represented in this way. But normally waving's not a battle style, so that's what makes me curious about Soak and Quaints for ciphers. Is that reason? Because normally waving, you see in battles like maybe 1 or 2 times, depending on the circuit. Most of the time, you're going to see people use waving in the context under a popping battle. So anyway, this was so fun. You guys know me. I know you. I'm Jess. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.